Welcome back to Daytime Live. Now, the pandemic has made us see rates and prices inflate, which makes it hard for us to save, but not to worry, because joining us today to help us with this is Randy Rowe of Every Mickle, and he's here to talk about us setting saving goals for 2022. Welcome, Randy.
Hi, thanks. Happy to be here. Hi, guys.
Hey.
So I don't know, where do I begin?
All right, so we'll ask you the first question.
All right, let me ask
Yeah.
the first question. Why did you decide to start the brand Every Mickle?
I started it in, I think, 2012 when I was working, doing my 9 to 5. And, like everybody else, you're trying to figure out how to turn every mickle into a muckle. And I decided, you know what? Let me see if that website is taken. And if it's not, let me buy it and start writing on what I know about putting my mickles into making more muckles. In other words, how to make more money. And I just continued doing it year by year. And the website is still up, everymickle.com. And these days, I focus heavily on trying to get regular people into beginning to invest, starting to invest, learning how to turn their money into more money, which I think is very important for all of us.
I love that.
Definitely.
You see, the thing is that a lot of people have basically spent off all of last month's salary and they only have a little bit left. What must they do with the rest of that money?
All right. Well, I mean, I know about the 52 weeks between December's paycheck and January's paycheck.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you have a little bit left and you figure you can make it last, make it last. But if you decided that one of your goals this year is to get into investing, learning how to make more money, then you might want to maybe try investing in the stock market, which I know sounds daunting at first for a lot of people, but it is actually a lot easier than you think. You probably already know enough to start investing. And if you're saving, if you're one of those people who save regularly, then you probably should turn those savings into investing. Instead of just putting it in a bank account, try putting it into a stock.
True. All right, so if you're earning like $80,000, this is Jamaica we're talking about, a month, right? How can you save and invest from this when you have rent and other expenses to cover?
Well, the truth is, if you can find any little amount, any small change, as them say, you can invest with it. People tend to think that investing requires a whole heap more money than it does. It actually is very easy to start. You can start with $5,000, $10,000, and in the same little saving method that you have, you put down a little bit every month. You can do the same thing, but you put it in a stock every month, right?
Yeah.
And you would be very, very, very surprised the effect that can have if you do it consistently.
Right. Is there like a methodology on how to do it? Because some persons are out here saying, like, literally, my rent is so much, the water, the light, I don't have anything to save. Because, is there a thinking that needs to be changed, or what's the methodology to save when you feel like you don't have enough?
Boy, I would say if you don't have enough, then nothing is going to change, all right? So let me not pretend like it's magic. However, if you can find even $100 every month, you can invest. I mean, it is that easy to start. And any little extra money you might get, we're Jamaicans, we're hustlers. Anybody who hustle a little bit and you get some money on the side, you can invest with it. And putting that money down over time in the right investment can lead you to huge gains. Gains that are huger sometimes than people tend to imagine.
You mentioned the right investment a while ago. What would you say is the best investment to get into this year, if you have some money already saved?
Well, what I always tell people is that invest in the things that you already know, right? So, and the things that you can see around you. So if you don't have that kind of experience, work with what you know. So you're like, I hear you some of you like drinking wine. CPJ sells a lot of wine and they're listed on the stock market. You can buy some CPJ. You eat food. There's Grace Kennedy. They're listed on the stock market. They're one of the top stocks last year. CPJ was a top stock last year. If you had put your money in CPJ at the start of last year, at the end of the year, it would have grown by 405%.
All right, this is a personal question to me, right? Because I invested in stocks. I did. When I heard IPOs are open and APOs are open, I jumped at it. And let's say if my stock was worth $30 when I bought it, it's now worth $30.
When was that?
So last year, there was a lot of,
say
I don't want to say, because I don't know if I should be able to just say,
You
is
can say
there
which stock
a
it is.
period
You
of
can say which
time
stock
that
it
you
is.
need to wait before you see any gains? Like, I'm a little disheartened. I'm not going to lie about the whole investing thing. Talk to me about that.
All right. Well, the reality is that they tend to say that the best investments happen over the long term, right? The reality is, though, like I said, depending on what you pick, it might happen a lot quicker, but there is no set minimum or maximum time period. CPJ at the start of last year, 405%. So if you'd put in 100 grand, you'd have 405,000 now at the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of what you pick.
Me give you a little hint.
Me don't
I
wanna-
bought JMB stocks when them just
That's who I bought.
when them just enter the market. I think I paid $1 per stock.
Before JMB. Yeah.
So me not have to tell you.
So you've made some serious
man.
gains.
What?
Yeah, man.
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
get
yeah.
them things
So Randy,
way.
I'm
But
Jamaican,
that is
right?
years.
I am Jamaican. I am a woman. I'm named Nishian Jones. But want quick returns.
No.
What can you invest in for quick money back? Quick returns.
Somebody
Boy.
just get
If you don't
returns
quick,
off
I
your
don't want
off
it.
of your phone.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you that it is possible to be done quickly, but I'm not going to tell you to jump in looking for the quick returns, right? It's possible, but more like most things, if you're trying to do it too quickly, you probably end up disappointing yourself. So what I would say is think more about what you want over a longer period of time, be serious about that, and work towards it. And you might be very surprised.
Yeah, I mean, just to add a little bit, I mean, money work off a formula, you know. I would advise everybody to read The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a very important book. You should read that. And you should always put your investment money down first. So if you make $80,000, you really only make 72. That $8,000 must go directly to investment. You mustn't look on it. You mustn't think about it
So the
unless you
8,000
put in
is
it.
10% of whatever you
Yes,
make.
the first payment that you take from it is for you to grow. And that
Pay
money is
yourself
there
first.
to work. That money is there to work for you. Huh? You make it work.
Randy, quickly, how can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at RTRO, or you can check out my blog, everymickle.com. And if you want to get started investing, you can also check out mymoneyja.com, where you can set up a free account, look at the stock market, and get a start without spending any money at first, just to get a feel for how things work.
I like that. So I can make some money off somebody else's money.
Every mickle.
I like it.
Make
I
a
like
move.
it.
.com.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you
No
very
problem.
much, Randy. I mean, we would love to have you back on the show in the second quarter to talk a little bit more about investment returns. 3-month investment
problem.
returns, since you are know
Yes.
about
Quick fix,
fast cash.
baby. Fast money. Money, baby.
No problem.
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Randy.
Big
We
up yourself,
appreciate that.
Randy. Thank you.
I'm definitely coming to have a little look. On that note, Daytime Live will be right back.